start with you. What do you make of the fact that we've now seen the right, by and large, sort of distance itself, reject Geller in the wake of this event?
You know, it's unfortunate that it's these tragic circumstances that are forcing the narrative to shift, but it's also a relief that even people on the same political spectrum as Pamela Geller recognize how damaging she is, and that what she's really doing is championing hate and bigotry.
Stephanie, this letter is targeting religious leaders and their families. It's even threatening to burn mosques like this one to the ground. The Islamic community says this is domestic terrorism and it is misguided.
They have more in common with the violent extreme Muslims than the vast majority of Muslims do.
The Council on American Islamic Relations calling it domestic terrorism and calling on the feds to protect their religious freedom and safety.
Leaders at this Edmond mosque say there's been an increase in worshipers since the place was built in 1992. And last week, they got the go-ahead to keep up with that growth and expand their mosque near the UCO campus.
We have our student population that comes from the university, but we have a lot of families that have moved into Edmond and need a larger place to worship.
But Adam Sultani says they didn't claim this victory without some hard-fought and hurtful battles.
Proven affiliates of the Muslim Brotherhood.
In previous Edmond City Council meetings, they were met with opposition from some Metro church leaders. And just last month, their front door was vandalized with bacon. Pork is offensive to Muslims.
It was really sad and unfortunate to see some people approach the expansion and the proposed expansion with hatred and fear.
Tensions are high around the Islamic Society of Baltimore after the mosque received 2 threats in just 1 week.
These threats have been very disturbing. They've threatened bodily harm.
The first came April 28th. Someone called the mosque's school facility and asked, "What time do you close?" When they were told the closing time, the caller reportedly said it's the perfect time to bomb the bus. A second call came yesterday from someone threatening to spill Muslim blood. Zainab Chaudhry with the Council on American Islamic Relations says parents with children in the school are worried.
The community here is a little on edge. We want to make sure that federal authorities and state and local law enforcement are taking these threats seriously and really helping us get to the bottom of who's behind them.
Planning Commissioner Art Barrios says he meant no harm when he posted on Facebook, "Sounds good, maybe the rest of the world can do the same."
I made a mistake. I wrote something that I didn't mean to write.
Barrios' words appear above a blog he shared titled, "China Makes Major Moves to Ban Islam."
I read it, but I misinterpreted it as I was thinking of Islamic terrorists, not the people of the Islam religion.
CAIR, the Council on American Islamic Relations, says Barrios must apologize and resign the Planning Commission for endorsing a blogger who praised China's ban on Muslims and compared Islam to a rabid dog.
Fairness with equity, and now knowing that Mr. Barrios holds this bias towards a minority group, we feel that he's unfit for this job.
Students at Texas Tech are uniting as police continue their investigation into who spray painted the words "No Muslim" on a large reproduction of the school's seal outside of the Texas Tech Health Sciences Center. This afternoon, red roses were handed out to symbolize the love that the community is choosing to retaliate back with. Authorities are still searching for the person responsible for the vandalism. Muslim students say they are encouraged by how responsive the university has been. The Council on American Islamic Relations is now calling this a hate crime. It is asking for stepped-up protection for Muslim students and staff on campus.
At the end of the day, we have a national problem. It's not just something that's related to ICE or Detroit. It's an issue in which black bodies, black souls have been dehumanized to the point that it seems very easy for law enforcement agents to just kill black men.